This is me leaving with a profit. All right, pay attention, because I'm gonna show you how I turned 20 bucks into this. That says pull, okay. I'm gonna show you how I turned my pocket change into a little bit of profit. But you have to do what I tell you, exactly how I tell you and why I tell you, okay? I'm just scoping the rest of the casino, trying to find bubbles, I guess. This one doesn't work. All right, fine. Oh, you could lock the buttons. Idiots. I guess I don't know everything. All right, we out. We're gonna change this and get out of here and go get something to drink. All right. Put that back in my pocket. I like Queen Chew a little better than the Karate Guy. But if the Karate Guy ever gives me $1,000, then I will play that one. Come on. Shit. Alright, whatever. Alright, welcome to an intimate session with King 7. Okay, I'm driving, and this might get a little dangerous for me, but let's get it. Let's go. Where am I driving to? You will know. So this obviously was a $15 gain. I mean, a 15-cent gain. And I was so pissed, right, that I went to this other kind of really shitty play. So it's shitty because that's such a teaser and it's probably not gonna do much, right? But we get this line hit, baby. Let's go. So with this one, you know, you just really have to play the ones that are already ignited, the wild lanes that are already ignited. That's it. That was cool. That was really cool. Because if you try to land the coins, it's just gonna screw you. It's this, the machines are a lot smarter than us, okay? We're not ever gonna get it perfect, but if it's showing that the true progression is right there on the activated wild, then that's where you play it and then you leave. And if you get something, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Here we are. So I found this full of jewels, right? Of course it's all for show. Of course it's all just to get you to sit down and play. So what I do is I play a little bit on all of them, seeing which one is going to give me that bonus that maybe someone walked away from. Maybe it's just due, right? Not saying that it's due because the jewels are full, but the cycle's already begun by somebody else. So I don't know how much they lost. I don't know what they were betting. I'm betting minimum, and I'm going for the max win, baby. And that's kind of my style right now, right? Once, I don't know, I get rich or something or lose my mind, then I'll do like max bets and try to land a max bet kind of like bonus, you know, and that'll look a lot different, of course. But I'm poor. I'm a delivery driver, and you know, I have a limited amount of money that I can afford to risk. Often the time, as you've been seeing this week, has been amazing, and often the time, you know, we could flip. So today we flipped. Today we took 20 and we went from machine to machine that we thought was in a good state, and we got lucky. We got lucky on that Golden Egypt, and then we get lucky right here. This machine right here gives us such a good bonus that it puts us so far ahead that I didn't have to like try and go and get even or worse on roulette. I landed a good bonus and called it quits. That's why this video is so short. And I think that's the importance of this video and me explaining this to you, is that once you get a good play, just leave, right? Once you get whatever your target is, maybe your target's 200. It doesn't matter what your target is. The most important thing is that you leave with the money in your pocket, in your hand, right? I am telling you this because countless times I've won so much and have given it right back, just like you, right? Looking for tips on YouTube on how to, like, you know, win. It's you. You do win. We do win all the time, but we don't have the discipline of walking away. Maybe we're there to have fun and we're like, all right, it's $1,000. It's what it is. What it is. It's a night at the casino. But if you're at the point where you're like, all right, every night at the casino has been $1,000 loss this year, like, all right, let's do something a little bit different, you know? That's what I am about in this channel. It's trying, and I don't know everything. You go watch Desolator Gaming. He's got it all down, all the plays, got the Patreon. Me, I'm just showing you what I do in the wild. And I like that type of education because it shows you real life. This is what's going on at the casino. The time is stamped. I am up to date with all my videos. I never hold anything any more than a day or two. And mostly because it just stores up a lot of data on my phone, and I need to clear that up because I need to make new videos, you know. So I have to push everything out pretty fast. But here we go, going back to the intimate lesson here, and that is that once you find that good play, once you find, you know, that good bonus, like this one gave us 2 minis. That mini is no joke. It's $20 for a min bet. Min bet usually gives you a $10 bonus, you know, a mini. So once you hit good for your targets, get out of town, baby. That's probably the hardest lesson, I think, to learn from somebody else. You have to kind of like suffer through it. But if you can take this bit of advice, like from someone who's been addicted for a couple of years now, like truly addicted, and you know, I can admit that, and lost, like, yeah, man, I actually probably could be up if I was to really take into account how much I've actually won, hand pays and everything, right?
That's pretty good. But
here we are. Lessons have been learned, money has been wasted, and you know, we're moving forward is the most important lesson, I think. Moving forward, learning new things, learning machines, watching Desolator Gaming, and making sure that we know exactly what numbers to hit.
With this one.
They replaced my favorite machine with this piece of junk. I'll let you see what happens here. Video's over pretty much. I didn't really tell you much, but what I did it with my full conviction and
I have
heart.
No idea.
I love you. I'll see you next time.
What is going on? Let's go. Okay, so these are wild because they say wild, okay? No more spins. Okay, fine. Alright. We out. That was so fun. Oh my goodness.